You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, a good one in store here between the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Andres Borregales ready to get us started. And we're off from Foxborough. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Caught. Cooper Kupp makes the play. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Running with Walker again. He's got it in the red zone. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st and 10. Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. From the gun, Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Now Darnold, 4th down. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Caught, nice gain left side. Galloping inside the 40. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. That's taken in by Henry. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. They're in practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully and the tight end the beneficiary.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. All right, time to get this second quarter going. The Patriots set up inside the red zone.
Diddy, what's that? Torpedo! Crazy! Crazy! Five.
Operating from the gun, here's May. And he scores! It's a New England touchdown! The Patriots get the game's first points here in the second. This is Andres Borregales trying to attempt on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Play fake. Darnold. Ball being by Arroyo on the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There are times quarterbacks got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Walker on 1st down. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. Hits the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Travion Henderson. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Crazy.
Here's May to the air. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, For a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Here we go, sit up. Lady, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
May now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
An 11-yard pickup leads to 3rd and 6.
Five.
May now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Finds a seam down the middle. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots get some late points and the lead.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To the left, he's got to roll up. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running left, here's Walker. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That was Harold Landry making the tackle. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Darnold looking to throw. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Handoff running left, Walker. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
To throw, here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jason Myers out there now to try a field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded by Henderson. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Yes, sir. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be hit center after about a gain of 2 yards there.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He'll throw it. That's completed right side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break.
Here we go, sir. Hey, what's that?
Final throw before the break. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Fielded by Henderson. And this drive will start inside the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. To the ground by Nick Emanwari.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long for him here. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the gun, it's May. Has it in close. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's going to hit into lone yard on that drive up the gut. Maffei bringing that play to a halt.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Motion man sent left. Quick throw completed by May. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Crazy! Crazy!
Here he is on 3rd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brought inside the 15. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Patriots with X currently holding a not-so-comfortable lead here. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action. May. Complete out to the right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Looking to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots now lead by 10. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Catch made. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. Darnold. A throw right side, finds Cup. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And again, it's Darnold. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. So So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Going to need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Garfield. No, what's that? Hey, what's that?
Operating from the gun. Here's May. They did it. He made the interception. Rick Woolen with the INT. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Kate, by this point in the game, you're spent physically, but as defenders, you've got to be at your sharpest mentally. Get caught off guard, and this game could be over. Catch them off guard, and all of a sudden now you're defending the lead.
The extra point wouldn't do much for them, so they're going to go for 2 and try to make this a field goal game.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. May now from the gun. And this one does not go far.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trail by just 1. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Crazy. Here goes tonight.
Here's May to the air. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Setting up to pass. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Hey, what's that?
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Crazy.
Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Darion Kendrick with the pick. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
My ass.